Good morning everybody and welcome to another War Thunder video, and today I'm taking a look at the Challenger 1. Now, very quick disclaimer before I begin. My opinions on this tank are very much subject to change during the space of time between this video, which is obviously going to be classed as a first look kind of video, and the vehicle's actual review, and any gameplay footage and videos I happen to upload of it between now and then. So let's begin. Not very many people have been covering this tank very much, despite the fact that it was quite hyped up, with the exception of the Abrams. But then there are far more Americans in the world than there are British people, so I can't say I'm that surprised, you know? I can't say I'm that surprised. Nevertheless, I can promise you that my bias is nowhere near the Challenger. Despite the fact that I'm British, bias will not be an issue, because there are several issues with this tank. Now, before we get into the issues with this tank, it's worth me mentioning that none of this is going to be actual listing of exact numbers or anything like that. So what I mean by that is, I know there are things on the tank's model that are wrong, but I do not know the... how can I put this? I do not know what the actual armour thicknesses, for example, should be, because it's, you know, it's classified still. The Challenger 1's armour is still classified. With that in mind, I'm fully aware that Gaijin are not able to actually put the correct armour thicknesses and layouts of the tank into the game, because for one thing they wouldn't be able to find the actual statistics that they need, and if they did, I imagine the British government would not be particularly happy. So these two armour thicknesses are basically as follows. The lower plate on the real Challenger does have a form of composite armour behind it. It is not a weak spot. Same goes for the optic. The driver's port, that is. The driver's port is not a weak spot on the real tank, because it uses a form of armour, not composite armour, and it's not rolled steel homogeneous armour. But again, I can't be very descriptive, because I don't know the ins and outs of it. But it does use a specific kind of armour that stops shells from penetrating the driver's port, which makes the shot trap area in the front of the hull and the driver's port itself not a weak spot in real life. Of course, that's not the case in game. For those of you who are curious, I actually got this information, or lack thereof, from somebody who's in a reenactment group I'm in and is currently serving in the British Army in a unit that has Challenger 2s. That's all. That's it. I mean, they told me no specifics because they probably don't know the specifics, and even if they did, they wouldn't be allowed to tell me. But I feel I need to tell you. Now, it is worth me mentioning that I know why Gaijin has not slapped a shitload of armour on the lower plate and driver's port to make it historically, you know, realistic to its armour profile. This thing should just be able to charge headlong into the majority of the tanks it faces and bounce every single shot that comes at it. Not that it doesn't bounce shots, it definitely bounces shots. But hopefully you see my point here. But no, they are not going to do that, because they need the tank to be, quote unquote, and I'm doing the quotation marks on my fingers right now, balanced. Alright? Balanced. Now, here's balance for you. The T-64B gets its fin stabilised, or just fin for short, armour piercing discarding sabot round, stock, which can, with no issues whatsoever, penetrate the front of your Challenger, including the turret. And I know this from experience, because I have penetrated the front of a turret of a Challenger, even when it's hull down. The Challenger, on the other hand, gets APDS, standard sabot, not fin stabilised. Now, this is not a bad round. It has 408, 410, I want to say, millimetres of penetration at 100 metres. And the first fin stabilised shell you get for the Challenger 1 also has the same amount of penetration, but due to the shell actually being pointy rather than not as pointy as the standard sabot shell, its penetration should be better, or at least it should perform better. So yeah, with this out of the way, I'm pretty much just, I've got some live footage, live recorded footage with me and Schooter. It was our first ever match in our Challengers, alright? So this is going to be actual, my opinion on the tank, like very much first impressions. as I said at the beginning of the video, bear in mind that this impression is going to change. I'm almost certain of it. Once I've played the tank more, once I've got repair kit, fire extinguishers, the fin stabilised discarding saber around, once I've got all of that, it will change. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll stick the clip on the end here so you can watch it. It's not really long. I won't cut anything out. I'll leave it all in there for you to watch. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, share and subscribe for more, and keep your eyes out for the Challenger review video, because I'm going to love driving this thing. Cheers, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Maginot Line.
I'm going to play this carefully.
I'm going to go around the side of A.
Okay.
Because if we can get on that ridge line, we can snipe at them.
But play it carefully.
Yes.
I pushed my tank up.
Why?
Because I want bushes on the front. It'll probably make me stick out even more, but what else?
On this map they will.
Turn rate! Oh, the turn rate! Oh.
Give me a fucking minute. Get rid of the hash. Actually, we'll carry 4 hash just in
like
case.
8.
I'll carry 4. I don't think I'll need 8.
Mate, this thing is fucking mobile.
Oh yeah! Oh. I'm having a man moment, Scooter.
It's all good, so am I.
Yeah.
Dude, put your gun down. Look how low it goes.
That's why the driver's port is such a fucking weak spot. Damn, look at that. Actually, do you know what? If you run into somebody head on, just lower your gun right down over the driver's port.
Yeah, protect it.
That would work, wouldn't it?
Slam into them at and then slam into them at full speed to get your gun back onto the center of mass of them. Use it like that, theoretically. I'm gonna take the bushes off. The bushes make my tank look stupid. Disappointed with them.
Am I really gonna
right up on the bridge.
Am I really gonna overtake a T-64 and a Challenger?
I love the ammo loadout though. Like, I mean, it's in that sense, it's where it's all stored.
Well, where is it?
Everywhere in the tank, like the driver, gunner, the rear of the turret, the lower area. It's just fucking everywhere.
Where's it stored? Fucking everywhere.
And that's why it got ERA in real life when it was deployed on the sides.
And the best bit, this thing's only going to get more mobile as time goes on. Well, if the T-64 is pushing up, I guess I'll push up as well. I think
this thing has stock Sabre. Oh my god, doesn't have APFDS.
No, but it's only a tier 2 upgrade, I think.
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
Well, there's 2. There's the better shell and then there's the first one, but the first one still has, I want to say 420 mils a pen standard, like for the. Right now, my instinct tells me if they were going to be coming around that hill, they'd be coming around it already. So.
Do you want me to go first to protect you?
No.
Okay.
The thing is, we've got 10 free games in this thing, basically. So we've got 10 games to figure out how we think this thing can be played. My way of doing that is to normally throw it at the fucking wall and see what breaks. So.
Well, that's one way of doing it. Or throw it at the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah. Well, see what breaks. Because if we manage to pull this off, even if we run into, say, half a dozen enemy tanks, we manage to fight and win, we know it.
The tank already.
What's that?
The ammo can on the roof's closed, not open.
It is open.
It's closed on my screen.
Well,
there's the can sitting inside the bracket.
Hold that thought. Leopard 2K.
Shoot.
Yep, shoot at him. We're supposed to be
I'll keep
fucking...
positioned here.
Yeah, I'm pushing up his side.
He's
Just
coming.
keep...
Guys, loader.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
Commander, he bounced. He fucking bounced. There's two of them.
There's one.
No, there's two. I can see another set of antennas there.
I've got one on my left, hold on. There's another one where I just blew that one up, where to the left of us as well, so just be cautious. I'm pushing up to you.
Yeah, this is one right in front of my ridge where my fucking hole's facing. He's thinking of poking, but he's not being that stupid.
Forces have captured a zone.
Not yet, anyway.
Yes,
I
sir.
wouldn't. If you
One's
can
coming
take...
up from my 11 of me.
Right, do you want to back up down this hill and use our... Like...
Oh, no, they're pairing up,
Right, okay. Stick together.
I'm trying to get binos on him. It's an A1. Hold on, I'll get the A1 dealt with first. Yeah, this thing's okay. You got him?
I hit him. Fucking hell, the reverse speed on this thing.
Cannon loader, go. He's all yours. He's fucked, his breach is gone. Just don't put your side to him. Oh, swing that tank. Tank.
Hang on, kill the
Fine.
fucking 2K in front of me. I got him.
Hold on.
I don't got him.
Got
Fuck.
him?
No, it bounced. Yeah, teamwork, baby.
Okay, MBT, 12 of my hull. You're 12 of yours.
Copy. Target in sight.
Rail was open fast. The enemy will win.
Shot out. Driver destroyed. Nail him.
No, MiG-15 just raped me. As soon as I'm about to pull the trigger, man. Side.
Target destroyed.
Nice. I'll go fucking deal with that MiG boy.
You do that. You're shooting at me now. Oh no!